Hello everybody, welcome back. Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered, continuation of the playthrough. And on the last episode we have pretty much completed the majority of the Vorador's mansion, and now we are doing the chapter with Kain. And let's see what this one brings to the table, besides more humans. More ambushes. Try to gank on me. Gonna drink your blood because my river is almost fully charged. Nom 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 nom. Okay, I see. So the lightning strike comes on the third strike. Yeah, it's only on the third strike. But it's a kind of an incentive to just use the regular attack only and not really push for really anything else. It's still a crowd control limited. Kind of ironic considering that Kain is all about the crowd control and not a single target. Nom 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 nom. Get tossed. Third piece. No. Oh, okay. I think that's reserved for Raziel because I currently cannot even go through here without the gargoyle noticing. Yeah. Also locked. Every single other one of these is locked from me.
The orb that once opened this portal had been destroyed. To power it, I would need to find a substitute.
Honestly, if there's one thing that Defiance Remastered could use is split audio into... Oh god. Don't split into oh god. Split it into more audio tracks. Because for some reason, the dialogue is considered a sound effect. Instead of being considered its own thing. Or a music. You know, I would honestly add sound effect, not sound effects, but conversations into music more than SFX. Because one thing, if you lower SFX to, you know, good levels, then dialogue becomes too quiet. The other thing that would bump in, like, okay, that's a one thing I bump in. Music, I know that my volume is 15% and it's 15% intentionally. I would bump up the music volume, like internally, just way more. It's currently 100% and I kind of cannot really hear what's going on in the game, you know? I'm gonna lower sound effects to 25%. Yeah, because now the sound effects are way too loud. And it seems like lots of sounds are tied to the master volume again, instead of being just their own separate thing. Which makes no sense, because now that I'm gonna lower the volume to 15%, the volumes over here, the sounds over here are gonna be either too loud or too quiet. It's like awful sound balancing. Now the music is too quiet, so there's like... You can't actually win. kind of unfortunate. But I guess it is what it is. Alright, now I could use somebody to feed upon. No, not the shadows. I understand. Yeah, I remember this one. This one was one of the things that I have to do to like jump down. I basically need to jump down through this, and there was not really a good tip to do it, because normally when you play the game, you have this camera perspective, and you would not figure it out in the living hell that you need to jump through that balcony. Like, you would be running back and forth all the time. This is why I really liked having that little helper that tells you exactly kind of where you need to go. It was already proven useful in the Vorador mansion. It's to prove its usefulness right now. Do I need to fight these guys? Herb Globe? I don't really think I have to. I can just kind of politely just say bye-bye. Right? Or I can't. Whoops. But Kain is dancing right now. Yeah, I can just ignore these guys. Bye. Bye. Which door asked for the river piece? Because that's where I have entered this one. Not for the river piece, but for the emblem. If the shadows had blood on them that I could absorb, that would be a different conversation. Right now, I simply don't see much of a reason to basically fight the shadows much. Unless I really would like to get that Reaver experience. Which, the moment you're gonna unlock the first two attacks, you kind of don't really have to do it. You don't really have to do it anymore. Because, you know, I cannot replicate that attack right now, but yeah, once you have this attack and this one, you are basically good. You are basically good for the rest of the game. You really, really are. Right. Oh, there's a lore. Can I make a long enough jump for it? No, I can't. I just messed it up. Lander, you messed it up again. I mean, there must be a way to get it. Maybe I just didn't do the good enough jump. Let me try again. Because the more Dark Chronicles I'm gonna get, the more skins I'm gonna unlock, and I already have majority of them unlocked. Unless it's the only one that... Unless it's the one that Raziel can only basically access. Which wouldn't shock me, wouldn't surprise me. I'm gonna give it like maybe 1-2 more tries, and if I'm gonna fail, then I'm just gonna push forward. It seems like if I could get on this little baby column, it is gonna allow me to even stand on it. Then maybe, just maybe. No, the game is not gonna allow me unless I'm probably gonna have to like jump immediately after. Whoa, okay, that was fast. No, and it's impossible to grab it unless maybe, just maybe, the regular jump. Because let's not forget, this is Crystal Dynamics. This is Eidos. This might be a Tomb Raider jump, or the Tomb Raider-like jump. Because I still remember in Tomb Raider 4 and Tomb Raider 1, there was this one peculiar jump that you could not reach with the grab jump, but you could jump it normally, like a regular ass jump. Oh shit, man! Oh god damn it! Now, oh my god, dude, Lander, why are you so bad at video games, huh? Stop being bad at video games. Then you're gonna be good at video games, and when you're good at video games, then you're good at life and you just earn money faster. Okay, I didn't actually knew that I can jump like this. Yeah, what's the point of jumping over here? Because, hold on. Fire Reaver. Can I? No. If I'm gonna try to aim for these two. Also nothing, at least from this distance. Yeah, I'm starting to think that this is like only Raziel accessible. Yeah, only Raziel accessible. I'm not gonna try it again. Enough. Enough of wasting time. Let's simply go to the other gate. So right now I'm just running in circles and there's just absolutely no need for that. Apparently there's still some enemies over here. It's probably the ghosts. Yeah, I think the only reason why I would get over here is when this door is gonna unlock. Right now, no, it is not a possibility. Let me get my light. Let's get the lightning reaver through the gate, through the Stargate. And what do we have here? That looks awfully familiar. This could be the Air Reaver that we got through Raziel. Right. It seems like all the doors are currently locked over here. Almost every single one of them. Shadows. Okay, charge my Reaver. Why not? Also give me blood. Right. Yeah, I need to drop down. Stone golems, who would have thought? Okay, is the only one available? No, there are two. And also humans. How are we gonna do this? Come here. Yeah, I want to charge my Reaver on you. Hope you don't mind. I dodged that. Yeah, come here. Oh, they're actually in optimal position right now. They can hurt each other. Yeah, I hate that stop attack. I really hate it. It's like not really... You cannot really avoid it very well. Got him. Ooh, health upgrade or TK upgrade. All the upgrades. There goes the lore entry. Dark Chronicles. It seems like the only way for me to move forward is go upstairs. Well, let's do it then. Kain? Kain? There we go. Jesus, why did you grab the wall? What was stopping you? Yep, sure. Keep the charge on my reverb. Why not? Oh no, never mind. It's a TK upgrade. I'm still gonna take it. Wait a second. Was this the orb that I'm supposed to bring? Yes, it is. Alright, 2 more Stone Guardians. The Orb of Energy. Okay, come here. Come here, come on. I know you want me. Just give each other a hug first. Okay, give yourself a hug. I think that hit me instead of him. I dodged that. Come on. I'm actually getting sloppy here. Alright, he's done. But I don't think that's the end of this entire area. I have went over here because I want to make sure that this is the item I need to pick, but I don't think I have explored this entire area properly. And I want to make sure that I did. Yeah, because this is where I need to return and the humans are already waiting. Yeah, this is where the TK upgrade was waiting. So what's over here? What's on the other end? Health upgrade, perhaps? A very welcome health upgrade? Nope. Yeah, I need to return back, kill those humans that are behind the gate. Jesus. Creating words and sentences is way too difficult for a little baby brain of mine. I'm Batman. Yeah, give me the power up. Another one, and I'm gonna take your blood. Thank you. I think that Legacy of Kain Defiance is it's someone that actually came into my mind right now. I think the Legacy of Kain Defiance is like a good friendly entrance to Devil May Cry series. I could be 100% wrong about that, but I really feel like this game is like Devil May Cry, only basically on like normal or easy mode. It's like it has like a really nice learning curve. It's not obnoxious in any way, shape, or form, but it's basically good. Which, by the way, I actually do have majority of Devil May Cry games. I mean, I think I have all of them besides the 5th one. I actually need to check into marathon incentives if I have the marathon available. Like any marathon series. There we go. That was nice. That felt good. And maybe then I would basically... Where do I need to go? This way. Okay, whatever is over there, I don't care. Maybe I should make like marathon incentives, because I have almost every single Resident Evil game. I have every single... Not every single. Silent Hill. I do have Silent Hill 4, but I refuse to play it. The game is a piece of shit. From technical perspective, of course. There's gonna be a lot of humans that are gonna die today if they're gonna keep on stunning me like this. It's rude. I couldn't absorb the blood from this one. Long range. I will eventually get remastered of this series, even though I have the originals. I would say get yourself remastered. Regardless, because they can run on modern systems. and original games might not really run very well. Like for me, even though I have a modern system, Blood Omen 1 doesn't want to run on Windows 10 for me. Blood Omen 2, I don't even want to talk about that game. It's just such a title that is... It has bad written all over it. The writing is dog shit. The controls and combat are just awful. Hi. You're the only one here, huh? Like, the only thing from the remasters I would love for them to do is simply change the intro videos, especially on Soul Reaver 2. Because I genuinely believe that Soul Reaver 2 Remastered, when it comes to... Okay, cutscene. Hold on.
Of the vampire's champion, the bearer of the Reaver Blade. And here too was his Hilden adversary, with blazing eyes brandishing a flaming sword. Two heroes locked in combat which only one would survive. But which one? These murals prophesied two possible outcomes. I didn't know what Mobius was trying to concoct, but this all seemed too convenient.
Also, those are not two separate visions. It all already happened. This is actually an okay way to integrate Blood Omen 2 into the story. Okay, so what have happened? In Blood Omen 2, Kain started the conquest of Nosgoth when he was still a relatively young vampire. And then Seraphans had a Hilden on their side, one of the Hildens, and Hilden managed to defeat Kain in combat, which made him not lost the... I don't think he lost memory, he lost all his abilities. And later, by the end of the Blood Omen 2, Kain retrieved the Soul Reaver and defeated the Hilden champion himself. The only difference is that basically they depict Kain not as a his current form, the way he is right now. They depict him as an ancient vampire, but still a vampire. Okay, where do I need to go? Did he just toss his shit on me? It's basically a mural of things that have already happened in the history of Legacy of Kain. It's kind of a neat way to show it, but also it could depict a totally different thing, to be quite fair, because it could also depict fights and combats against Raziel and Kain as well. But then again, why would Kain mention Hilden, right? During that cutscene, it would simply make no sense to mention Hilden just like that. So we sort of have to assume that it is a reminiscent, a little bit of a flashback to Blood Omen 2, which Blood Omen 2 by itself as a video game, it's dog shit. I'm sorry, but it is dog shit. I don't like it at all. I just never found it enjoyable. But the thing that I wanted to mention also earlier, not about the Blood Omen, but when it comes to like Soul Reaver 2 and Soul Reaver 1, when it comes to the cutscenes, is that it's pretty obvious that they have used AI to re-render those cutscenes in higher resolutions. It doesn't really bother me. But the faults, Jesus Christ, stop doing this. Oh my God. The faults of the AI definitely show up in... The faults of the AI definitely show up in Legacy of Kain Story River 2 than in the first one. In the first one, for some reason, the cliff in front of the abyss suddenly has a rebar. And it is an obvious flaw. Very obvious flaw. But in Story River 2 intro, Kain and Raziel just randomly disappears. So I think it's an even more painful thing. And you know what's even more ironic? They were already better. There were already better renders of intros in 1080p, in 720p. They were already available on YouTube. So I just don't get why they simply didn't try to ask maybe for like permission to use those videos. And instead they decided to go for AI that simply just kinda did not really worked. Story River 2, besides the absolutely dreadful combat that I cannot stand till the end of my days, it also doesn't really feel like a good remaster. Even with the new rendered graphics, it just doesn't feel good. I think the only characters that are looking good in the Story River 2 is Giannis, Audryn, and Raziel. It's like the only two characters that truly matter when it comes to the looks. Because Seraph and Raziel looks like dog shit. He looks like a freaking pug that constantly tries to gouge out his eyes with every single expression. And before the patches, Seraph and Raziel even had straight up blackface, like his face was not rendering correctly. Then lots of textures in Story River 2 that claim to be changed. There was like almost no difference between those textures, which is very, very sad, very embarrassing. It was pretty clear that they put way more attention into Story River 1 than Story River 2. But when it comes to Defiance, I think they actually did the job properly. Whoa! Excuse me. Hold on, let me get the blood. Okay, guys. Same dance as before. Come on. It's the same dance. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. But if you got friends and those friends don't dance, then they're not friends of mine. Or something like that. Oh shit, I actually getting my ass kicked. Okay, now they're... Okay, hold up. There we go. That's a smash. Safety? Context required. I kind of forgot. Damn it. I cannot get them to cooperate this time. Because I simply want one of them to damage the other one, or both of them damaging each other. Like just now.
Hi, doggy.
Oh boy. Fell with $20, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Damn it. Yeah, I'm losing health now. I need to focus. or I'm gonna get absolutely nuked. I have a blood fountain, so it's not that bad. Oh my god, it is bad. I'm bad. But give it the blood. Better this than nothing. Been lurking on enough? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Okay, there it goes. There goes the dark thing. The dark chronicle of the chronicleness. I was talking also earlier about the marathons. What kind of marathon I can do? I can do Fallout marathon because I have almost all of them. I would have to check if the classics are working on my PC. They should. I have majority Elder Scrolls games, but that would be a very long marathon because Elder Scrolls games are very freaking long. I have almost every single Metal Gear game because I do not have the Metal Gear Solid 4, and I technically kinda cannot really play it. Oh, you stinky son of a biscuit. Okay, hold on. I cannot play Metal Gear Solid 4 because the Master Collection Volume 2, it's start working only with Windows 11, which I think that is a mistake. To make it only work with Windows 11 or starting with Windows 11, because even after the Windows 10 is gonna like lose all of its, you know, it's gonna lose all of its you know, support. Even after extension, people are still gonna use Windows 10 because Windows 11 is dog shit. I'm sorry, but it is. Even I am not really going to want to switch to Windows 11 myself, because of all the goddamn apps.
The balance emblem was complete. I now had the means to unseal the mysterious chamber at the heart of the Citadel.
Because it got all the freaking stupid additional applications. Okay, I actually wonder what this one is doing. Yeah, we're gonna see if it has any additional effects. Okay, where do I need to go now? But when it comes to the series that I have, Metal Gear Solid, yeah, almost complete. Probably gonna buy the Masters Collection Volume 2 regardless, just so I can have Metal Gear Solid 4, and who knows, maybe it's gonna actually work, which I'm gonna be absolutely amazed if it will. Is there a reason for me to jump down over here? I'm not really sure about that. But let me take a look at the upstairs first so I don't miss anything. Anyway, got Metal Gears, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Devil May Cry. Yeah, I got almost every single Devil May Cry game. Which game series I also have? Legacy of Kain, that could also count into the marathons. Tomb Raider, I have... At this point, I have every single Tomb Raider game, including the remasters. I will need to take a look because I also have Deus Ex games, the classic Deus Ex, not the remaster. For some reason, not really a lot of people is giving a damn about the Deus Ex remaster. Like, really not a lot of people do. Even I don't care. And that is weird, even for me. Because I do like Deus Ex, I like the themes of... I like those themes of cybernetics. And the future in which you don't really know what's going on. When you have the mystery, the corporations, the governments, the conflict of humanity versus machinery. Like what is right and what is wrong. Like I like that. Deus Ex Human Revolution. I stopped playing it like very long time ago, but I beaten that game like fucking 6 times in a row. That's how much I love that game. It was basically that good to me. I have the Mankind Divided and I never have played it. I think I want to leave Mankind Divided for such exact occasions for the marathons. What other games do I have? I'm having my eye on Parasite Eve 1 and 2. Because I have found a very good, at least I hope it's gonna be a very good copy of Parasite Eve 1 and 2 all together for like $30 on the PlayStation 1, so I hope I'm gonna be able to actually get it. Buying used games like buying a cat in a sack, and I always say that, but there's just no Parasite Eve available in my area. It's basically unobtainium. So I basically went for Amazon and I went for eBay, and I guess the offer is there. I can only hope that the offer that I have noticed is not some kind of a scam, or the copy is just so destroyed that it's not going to be able to be mirrored, to be played through the emulator, you know?
Significant. The answers I sought surely lay within. But to unlock the chamber, the balance emblem had to be fully restored.
Yes, the balance emblem is restored because we already have it. All 4 pieces. All Reese's Pieces. Cutscene time. I'm gonna drink some tea in the meantime.
For my ancient ancestors, the Dark Gift was clearly a curse, damning them to a kind of spiritual purgatory. But why were they compelled to seal this chamber so securely? Perhaps the lock was not meant to keep intruders out, but to imprison something within.
Kain, scion of balance, savior of Nosgoth.
What is this?
Your arrival is foretold. The fates have willed it.
Is that so?
I am the oracle of your ancestors. I can provide the answers you require. You needn't speak. I know your mind. You seek knowledge of your creature Raziel. This I can offer, if you will look. He has found the body of Janos Ordrum. He journeys now to Avernus Cathedral to seek the Heart of Darkness. You know what this means.
And why would I trust your prophecies?
These events are already written just as you feared. But there is still time. He can be stopped.
If Avernus is in flames, Raziel is 5 centuries beyond my reach.
I may aid you in this regard as well. This portal will transport you in time to the very hour that Raziel arrives in Avernus. This task is yours to carry out, since it was you who made him what he is. When you are ready, you may pass through.
I knew, of course, that this oracle was not to be trusted. But in the end, what choice did I have?
You had a choice of going down and picking up the health piece, because there is one right behind you. There we go. I also have, I just recalled that I have Metro series, I have Stalker series, I have BioShock that I have never played. So yeah, I have plenty of games that could turn into large scale marathons. I think the only game series that I don't have either classic or remasters would be System Shock. Then again, I would have to check my GOG account.
This peculiar sensation was familiar to me, and the chamber did indeed appear altered by time. In this regard, at least, the Oracle seemed to have been truthful.
I have delivered you faithfully to the very hour you desire. You know what must be done, Kain. There is only one way to prevent Raziel from doing great harm.
He is not my enemy.
But you are his.
Big shadow guy. Shadow no jutsu. Yeah, don't get in the water. Now the portal is non-functional. If I'm gonna take a dunk into the water, I'm dead. Okay, you know what? You get stuck over there. I'm moving. I'm going. I'm going home. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to go that way, but... yeah, I was right to move in the other direction. Another Dark Chronicle. Yeah, I never played BioShock. Should probably do that eventually. For this year, I already have like pre-planned games per se. Because I want to... we're already playing Cyberpunk, right? But I do want to play Skyrim because I haven't played Skyrim modded in long time, and I would like to have like a single playthrough as a return. Also, I haven't played Fallout 3 nor New Vegas in about the second year right now. I just went for a little hiatus when it comes to those games. And shit, God knows. I will need to I will need to check my incentive command during the break to basically see.
From this vantage point, I could see the city of Avernus in flames. The Oracle had indeed brought me to the time it promised. It might also be true then that Raziel was already there, seeking the heart of darkness. If so, he had to be stopped. I could not allow Janos to be raised.
Like I was trying to say, but the cutscene was here. Basically, I will need to check if I have incentives for marathons. Also have Half-Life series. How could I forget about that? Even tried to play lots of mods for. There we go, chapter 9 complete.
In this great cathedral, the heart of darkness lay concealed. The city outside was in chaos, and the cathedral would not be immune for long. During such times, buried secrets were often suddenly revealed, or lost forever.
Yeah, it seems like we are gonna be able to finish this game like tomorrow, 100%. I'm still gonna continue playing it today to complete as much progress as I possibly can, but we are 100% completing this game tomorrow. It's gonna be around 15 episodes, I'm gonna assume, which is not bad at all. Hold on, let me get the Light Reaver, because that when the Light Reaver is fully charged, is just so much better. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna need to check the incentives for marathons. Maybe what would be actually better, what I should do is maybe put the incentives behind the sub goals. Like, let the people choose which marathon series would people like to see on Discord, for example. Make a ginormous poll, and then establish that winner as a marathon, as a stretch goal, with the subs. In a matter of fact, I'm still... oh my goodness gracious. I'm still sitting with like... wow. I need like around 300 sub points to unlock like all the emote slots for affiliates. Still don't have them unlocked. So maybe it would be a good idea, at least to make an attempt. Are we gonna have to fight 4 of them at the same time? Come on, strike him. There you go. It goes so much better this time. One down. Second guy's waking up. Okay, they actually reached me. Alright, that's number 3 and number 4. Come on. I would like to kill you before the outbreak is gonna strike, so... Stasis field. Push and circle. Heightened powers of telekinesis. I have learned to hold my enemies momentarily in the air with the reinforced bonds of force. Sounds good. Probably never gonna use it. Because Light the Reaver already does enough crowd control for me. It's okay, I can just absorb this. Full health. There we go, GG's. Right in time before the outbreak too. Alright, let me make a hard save of the game. Chapter 6, Overwrite. Ladies and gentlemen, people of YouTube, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, like, share, subscribe, ring a bell, leave a comment, all the good stuff. Links for everything are gonna be in the description below. People of the Twitches, we're gonna get ad break in about 20-ish seconds. I'm gonna pause the game so nobody misses anything. Enjoy the clips from our previous streams. In the meantime, I'll be back with more Legacy of Kain Defiance after the outbreak is gonna be over. Be right back.